Good morning, it is Friday. We picked our peppers a few days ago because it was going to frost that night and they're going to be lost, so we pulled out all the plants and got the peppers off, but we were too busy running around to weigh them, so we're going to weigh them now. And also we're going to weigh our pumpkins and squash. I'm not sure, but I think these ones here are the pepita pumpkins. These are the ones that you can make the edible seeds with. We have a gardening journal where we write down the weights of what we got.
We're going to start with the bell peppers. And this is definitely the end of the season. So.
Yeah, for peppers it is. All we have left is lettuce, Swiss chard, and kale. Look at this, keeps going up.
And we're almost done. There it is. That is the end.
4 pounds, 13 and a quarter ounces.
I can't decide what it was.
Bell peppers. We also found one little cucumber in the garden that was left over.
That was mine.
1
ounce and a quarter.
Next are the jalapenos.
How are we doing?
2.5 pounds.
I don't know that we'll make 3.
No. Are those all hot jalapenos?
Jalapenos and pizza peppers.
Okay.
There we go. 3 pounds, 2 ounces. Our last collection of pumpkins and things such as that. We need to finish weighing these up, and I need to start using them. Oh, you found a ladybug. We'll take her. Yeah. Well, I don't know that she's alive. She may have not survived the cold weather. So these princess pumpkins or Cinderella pumpkins look really nice, and I'm gonna keep those for decorations. But these pepita pumpkins, well, they're not quite so pretty, and they're actually starting to get some bad spots on them. So I need to start cutting these up. So we're gonna weigh them and add those to our journal, and I think that's pretty much the end of the garden. All that we have left in the garden at this point is lettuce, kale, and Swiss chard, which it won't be very much longer for that season. The main thing is to get all this processed before it goes bad. Pumpkins can hold up for a longer time, but I've never grown these bare naked pepita pumpkins, so they might go bad faster. I think that the Cinderella pumpkins will look nice in the house for Thanksgiving, but after that, pumpkin pie, here we go.
Now we're gonna weigh out our pumpkins.
Wow, 4.5 pounds. That's one of the pepitas.
And there's a pretty good sized pepita pumpkin, 8 pounds, 3 ounces.
Nice.
We got 7 pepita pumpkins, and they added up to quite a bit of weight. Need to bring out the big guns for the other things that we have.
Oh, don't look at the bottom of that scale. It's dusty. We know that this one pumpkin here is over 10 pounds. Let's see how heavy that one is. I'm going to say about 11.
That's less than 12. Less than 11.
So it was just over, probably 10 and a half.
10.6.
Our snake squash is next.
Yeah, that one rotted a little bit.
Yeah, we'll have to use that one up ASAP. Oh, let's move the eggplants off of here. Woo! Oh no!
Where goes the eggplant?
They're roly-poly. Alright, let's see if we can get this guy in there.
Okay.
I'd say 514.
514, yeah.
Yeah. I have no idea what to expect out of these guys. At least they're cool looking.
We're gonna have Peter help us with the other one.
Okay, so just stand there, Pete.
Okay, well, just a second. We need to see how much he weighs. Let's see. He weighs 80 pounds. Here, Peter.
Now, don't drop it. Now, let's see. You were 80 pounds. Okay, so it's not 20 pounds. So he was 80 pounds. I'm going to say it's 14. It's 14 pounds.
No, Mary wants to get weighed with it.
You can hold a 14. Your turn. Okay, hold on to it tight. Peter, okay? Okay. We'll see. Oh, you broke the 50-pound mark with that one. Mary is 53 pounds holding a squash. Wow! That was heavy, wasn't it?
Okay.
Ooh, who needs to go to the gym when you can just lift squashes all day?
Can I carry it, Mom? Can I hold it?
Grace, you want to try to hold the squash?
Can I
Alright,
try to hold it?
I have to take your toast because you can't have toast. Okay, you gotta put your arms out. You're gonna need 2 arms. This is really heavy. Yeah, is it too heavy?
Yes.
Yeah, it's too heavy. Alright, Lydia, it's your turn. Yeah. Alright.
I was thinking you could hollow this out, and then you could use it for a backpack. Just put all your stuff in there. Wouldn't that be a good idea?
No, it's just weird. It's just a really weird something. And we have 2 left.
Okay, this one I think is Grace size.
Grace, do you want to help?
Grace. Okay, hop on. Yeah, just don't touch anything.
Okay, Peter,
Okay.
one.
This isn't gonna work well.
Oh, she's
Okay,
putting
how
her toast down.
about- Oh, okay, is that what we're doing?
Yep. All right, kiddo. Over here. To get that last bite in. All right, have a seat. Or stand up here, sweetheart. Okay, we'll weigh you for how you are. Just stand there.
Yeah, don't touch anything.
Good.
27 3/4. Okay.
You're going to hold that
You gotta hold on,
one.
put your arm up. 27 3/4. 6 1/2.
All right. Good job, Grace.
Okay, we have one more for you.
I don't think she can carry that big one.
Can you hold this big one here? Right. Okay, put your arms up.
There you go.
Okay, just a second here.
Don't let her drop it.
Okay,
Good.
just hang tight. I'll do as quick as I can.
Good job, good job, good job. We're almost done. Almost done. Good job.
Okay, 9 pounds, 14 ounces. There's what we got for the year. That's quite a bit of stuff. Pretty soon we'll do a video and show you how much the weight was and see if we think it was worth it or not. You start out by cutting it in half. Janelle just looked it up on the internet.
It's pretty much a basic pumpkin from what I read. It's just the seeds that we're gonna, they're, what is it, hulless? So.
Are they? Do they really not have skins on them? What do you got here?
I have no idea.
Huh. I don't know. It looks
Maybe
like
these-
they are soft. Yeah.
Maybe
Looks
these
like-
weren't the bare naked
It
pumpkins.
looks like it has really soft skins. I'm not sure.
All right, well,
Is it or not? We'll
we're
find
gonna
out.
pull them out. We're gonna cook it, and we'll see how it comes out.
That's for the pepitas.
Peter,
I don't know if those are.
Okay, why not?
I don't know. I'm not convinced, Art.
I'm not either. There are the seeds. We're gonna sort them out. I wonder if kids would want to help with that.
Oh, remember the video we did? The one year of the kids doing the pumpkin seeds, and then we
Yes.
had pumpkin seed goo all over the floor?
Yes, I remember that.
okay.
And then the rest of it, I think we can probably just cook that up and use it like a regular pumpkin.
Yep. I'm gonna try cooking this in my Instant Pot. I put a cup of water in the bottom. I'm gonna cook it for 15 minutes and then check it, and we'll see if it's done. People seem to say that it only takes 10 or 15 minutes, so.
I got smart and I decided that Janelle and I would do the seeds instead of having the kids do them. Now we're gonna rinse them out. Now Janelle's trying to figure out what to do with the zucchiniano rampicante. Did you figure it out yet?
Well, so the problem is this guy, he's a cross between green and orange. I know the orange ones are definitely like butternut squash, but what do I do with the guy in between? I don't know. So I'm taking 3 slices. I'm gonna quick take off the skin here. I'm gonna cook these in a frying pan and we'll see what happens. Because this may be not quite ripe enough to turn into a butternut squash, so it's more like a zucchini.
Yeah, and we had to use this one because the end was
Yeah, it was
rotting.
rotting on it. So otherwise, I just let it set until it turned orange. But you know, I don't want it to go to waste. If I can find a way to cook with it, hey, it might be the newest and the best creation.
So Janelle's experimenting. She
Yeah,
has
just
some,
a little tiny bit.
has some garlic and some of the cubes of stuff.
Right, and then I'll add a little bit of salt and pepper. And we'll just saute it like I would with any other squash.
And we'll see what happens.
And if it tastes good, then I'll probably just end up doing that and make a side dish for dinner tonight.
I was hoping to get the seeds done today, but we have to let them soak for 24 hours, so I guess we'll do it tomorrow. They're all done, and we'll see how they taste. What do you think, Peter?
Gross. Tastes actually very good.
You like it?
Croutons, those little bread croutons that you make, or those potato croutons.
Oh.
That's what they taste like. Potato
Take one.
croutons.
Are you joking?
No, I'm not.
Potato croutons, yep. It's more of a squashy potato taste, but it's fine.
In the midst of all this chaos, we're making some fried egg sandwiches for lunch, and Peter's doing that.
I pulled the pumpkin out of the pressure cooker and it looks like it's fully cooked, so I'm going to scrape it out And it looks like I'm gonna have mashed pumpkin. Pumpkin's all done, and that was the easiest thing I've ever done with pumpkin.
Yeah, that was
So
the easiest thing.
definitely recommend an Instant Pot. I ended up doing that on 15 minutes of high pressure, and then I just let it reduce the steam naturally because we were eating lunch, and the skin you just scraped it out with a spoon. It did not take long at all. My usual method is to boil the pumpkin and then use the Foley, but this was easier and faster and less mess.
For our main course for dinner today, Charity made some eggplant lasagna with those eggplants that we got out of our garden. For quite a while we've had these cobwebs in our stove in between the glass, and I'm going to try to get that fixed now. I'm going to take those screws off and see if that helps at all. Okay, let's get this screw out. Can you pull the screw out?
I think that'll get rid of the cobwebs. See, there's lots of cobwebs in there and lots of whatever it's called.
Yeah, lots of junk. Let's see if we can get that fixed.
Daddy is lifting it up. Whoa!
Second here. Let's see.
How do spiders get in there?
They just do, I don't know. I didn't realize this before. There's a double piece of glass here, and the spider webs are not in that double piece of glass. They're in between this part of the door and this part of the door.
So much better. That's what it looks like. And later was ready to fold up. And she folded up in the toilet, but not on the ground. I fold on the ground, fold up on the ground. I'll show you. And it was over. Okay. It was right there, and I cleaned it up. I was thinking about Hello Kitty, so that was so much fun.
Why did we do that a long time ago?
I didn't know that's easy enough. Now that we know how easy it is and how to do it.
The spiders will go take a hike and not come back.
Well, we can just do it now, since we know how.
Someone wants to check out all the excitement, right? Yes, ma'am, I most certainly do.
A piece fell off when we were taking it apart, so I guess that's why
It wasn't
working.
screwing in like it was supposed to.
Well, if it doesn't work, we'll know.
It's really nice to have a handy husband.
Can I do it?
I'm going to put the other one on before we screw it in all the way.
Can you all
Make sure it lines
myself?
up well. Just a minute, Mary.
Daddy helped clean my stove.
And the spiders were fighting, but they don't
Say goodbye. Say goodbye, spiders.
Goodbye. Don't come back in here.
Yeah.
Because
Okay, Mary, do you want to screw on the other one?
I think I figured out how they can climb in here through here. That
Yep,
little.
But there are lots of ways they can get in through that vent, too. Okay. I always wondered how in the world they got in between those two pieces of glass, but it wasn't. It was the third piece of glass that they were in between.
Can Grace help?
Okay, we're done. We're done. Oh, you want to help too? Okay, here. Let's screw that in. Good job.
Yay, thank you.
Okay.
I bought this from my cousin. It's Norwex cleaning paste. Cleans, polishes, and protects in one application. Can be used on chrome, plastic, ceramics, porcelain tiles, other similar. So we're going to try it on this gunk that's baked on. This is a pet peeve of mine. I do not like these brown spots. It's really drives me crazy. I love beautifully clean. So I'm hoping this does the trick. Heather, if you're watching, I hope this works. All right.
Okay, we'll put it to the test
And I'm
here.
more concerned about the glass. You know, I can live with the dark here, but
Well, how about we just clean all of it?
the glass drives me nuts.
How many years has this been since it's been cleaned?
Well, I've tried to clean it multiple times, but I haven't had any success.
Does it look like it's working?
Oh, you know what I probably need? This thing.
Oh yeah.
This is a real learning curve. If I figured out a special solution to clean this, and yes, I have actually used the self-cleaning of the stove, but it doesn't clean the glass, no matter how hard. Oh, it might be working.
I wonder if Goo Gone would work on that.
Well, it actually is working a bit, Art.
Now, let's see here. Let me see what we have.
See that?
Feels
There's
a
still
little
spots.
better. Well, we'll let you know in a few minutes.
I cleaned a little section here. I'm going to wipe it off and see if we can see a difference. Wow. I actually can.
Right there.
You see it, guys? Can you feel the difference, Pete?
Can I feel
One
it?
right here.
Let's look through the glass, see if we notice a difference.
Okay.
Yep. Look at that, guys.
There's definitely a difference.
It's not perfect.
I wasn't going for perfection. Yeah, I just wanted to see if it was working.
This is the clean stuff. There. It's not super clean. This is the dirty stuff. So it's a lot better. Daddy is using a paint scraper, and he's scraping the grease off of it.
Yeah,
You're scratching it, right?
I don't believe I am. Well, this might help getting most of the big junk off.
Yeah. You know, this will make for better vlogs when we, or not vlogs, but cooking videos, because we can actually show them the glass now.
Yeah, we can see through
It
it.
was too embarrassing before.
Why did it take us so long to do this?
Because I needed you.
Wow, that actually looks good. Okay, now you just come back with another swipe, and then it's going to be super clean.
Well, then I'll take my cleaning stuff.
Look at that satisfying pile of junk that we got off of there.
Let's get a little bit of more paste. Okay. Scrub it really good so it's nice and shiny. That's right, we use those muscles.
Yes. And no brown spots. Oh, yucky
I'll use
sauce.
this one.
Are you getting all the yuckies off?
Yes.
Gotta put some water on it first.
Okay. Ew. Don't get on me.
Sorry. Spot right there.
John and Peter are looking for the bad spots from underneath.
A little bit downward.
Wow! That is so cool!
Hey, you can actually see us in the... Oh, I look really bad.
Wow! Hey, there's a new picture for our header art. Everybody looking into the clean.
Right.
Okay, I'll dry it off.
It's 11:30. The stove is done with its self-cleaning cycle. We were so inspired that I said, let's clean the entire oven on the self-cleaning feature. You may be wondering, why did you clean the door if you just did the self-cleaning feature? And that's because the self-cleaning feature does not ever clean the door. For whatever reason, I don't know why, if it doesn't get hot enough or it just is too much baked on goo. Whatever the case is, even though I clean my oven, it still has that residue. So that's why we tackled that tonight. But let's go look at the oven to see how it came out. For once, I don't have to be ashamed of showing you my oven.
Well, this isn't folded correctly. But.
All right, but look at the door is shiny. There's no cobwebs. All right, here we go. Wow, it looks pretty good.
Wow,
Looks pretty good.
that
I mean,
is
it's
so
definitely
shiny.
not perfect.
Well, I'm just looking at the door. I mean, that is like a
Yeah,
mirror.
the door looks really good. And I think it's probably still hot. We just have to wipe out this stuff because there's the carbon powder left. But if I remember to wipe this out before I start baking, I think the oven's gonna look almost like new. Not quite new, but almost like new. Ah, that looks better. So with that, we're gonna call it a night. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.